Ho, ho, ho. Christmas in July. Redo from yesterday. Sorry about all of that. But we're going to do something different this morning. Still trying to locate my canes. I have to go out this morning to go get groceries, so I may swing into our Dollar Tree that I like to go to that's near the grocery store when I get done. That way I can be in and out of there because I'll have frozen food in the vehicle. And I won't wander around for too long. But, we're going to make a little shelf sitter with this cute little, I don't know if it was part of a punch set or part of maybe a holiday place setting. It says Gibson on the bottom, and it says every day. Well, every day is today. So we're going to make a little shelf sitter with this little cup, and this is going to be my beta test for making something this small. I've never made a little arrangement like this, so let's see how it goes. So word of warning, I'm going to flip you around, so if you get motion sick, close your eyes for a moment, and I'll let you know when to open them up again. Hold on. And there we go. Okay. So here's our little mug, our little teacup. Hold, please. Leave it. Leave it. Puppy boy is getting into something, per usual. So here's what we're going to use for our base. And then this is just about a 2" by 2" piece of styrofoam, floral foam. This is the stuff that makes noise when you stick something in it. The other kind of foam that is darker in color, and when you touch it, your finger kind of sinks into it, that's actually called an oasis, and that is what florists use for live arrangements. So you don't want that. You want this. You want the hard as a rock styrofoam. So since this is my beta test, I'm going to just use some Elmer's, and I'm going to put that all over the bottom. And our Mega Mart has already started putting school supplies out. So that's a great place to go and get things like Elmer's and different colored pen sets and scissors. The scissors that our store gets are terrific. Elmer is the big brown newfie. Okay, so he came with some others, but I don't really know what happened to them. He's non-breakable, and he had a hole in the bottom. So I've just taken the stem, the bottom part of a pick, floral pick, and just pop that puppy up there. So it's not going to go anywhere. I thought about doing one that had more of a cookie theme, because I love these gingerbready things that Michael sells these. I use these when I make my big gingerbread wreath. And I thought, well, that might look good here. But you see, he's way too tall. It's not in proportion with this. When you're doing an arrangement, your height should be no more than 1.5 times. So Santa's here. So Santa's about just a little over. So Santa's just about the same height, a head taller than the cup. I think maybe it's a little coffee cup. No, we had a dishware set when we first got married a million years ago that had really squat and wide coffee cups to them. So you could put some moss on this if you wanted to and just hold it down with a florist pick, and those puppies will draw blood. But I'm not going to do that today since we're just kind of trying to figure out what we're going to do here. So this is just, some people call it maidenhair. It's from the Lobby of Hobby. I like this a lot, as well as their craggy looking stuff. So I'm just going to stick that in there and kind of spread it out a little bit. Push it down. And as we get some other things in here, it will make a little more sense. So I've also got this over here. I've got this like white pine pick. The nice thing about these is they all spread out and you can just nip these off. And so we're just going to do that. I'm going to nip off one of these with the right way. And then maybe we'll nip off another one. Let's see. This one's all right. I love these a lot. I don't know when I got this, but when I did, they were $2.99 retail, but I always would stock up when they were on sale before Christmas, because by the time it's the week before Christmas, Hobby Lobby is really pretty much out of them. I did get told that I could order a case if I wanted to, so I think I might see how much that is going to be and go from there. So let's just kind of put this in here toward the back. We have it going that way. I think that's a cardinal I hear. We've heard so many different birds this year than we have before, so. Thought about joining the local branch of the Audubon Society, but there's a contradiction in my ability to do that, as I like to eat birds, like turkey and other game birds, duck, goose, nothing that's endangered. So I've also got this stuff. This is a cedar pick, and this is kind of frosty looking under the right light, you know, whereas this feels the way it does. This just is more rough, but I love this stuff, and I use it in every season. You can spray paint these things if you didn't know that. So, like if I were going to use this in something fall, I would maybe tinge it with some brown and some orange. If I were going to use it in Halloween, I'd spray paint this puppy black, because it's got such great shape and it adds such great texture. And these just pop off like that. So you could put them on a pick, and I'm not sure that I have any. I think the ones I have are way too thick. Yeah, that one's way too thick. So, let's see. Let's do this. We'll make a pick. They make this pick machine, and I don't know who they are that makes it. Pretty, it doesn't want to go in there. It sounds pretty, pretty robust when somebody's using one. They're very expensive. So that's why we use, oh my gosh. Well, maybe not. Let's just try some Elmer's glue. Let's buy some more Gorilla Glue when I'm out shopping today. Don't use, if you're going to get any kind of super gluey kind of stuff, don't use gel, and don't use anything that's colored. When I say that, you know, Gorilla makes a black type of a glue. E6000 makes a black kind of a glue, which I accidentally bought one time. Had to have a Jesus statue, small Jesus statue, and I don't know what happened to him, but he fell and his one hand broke off right at the wrist, and I thought, all right, I'll get some E6000 because it's marine glue. It can take a beating. It's, you know, it's good. It's cool. But no, it was horrible. It never dried. It stayed all kind of rubbery. So I had to wait for it to dry a little bit more, and then I was able to cut it off again. See that up there. I like the different texture with this, so here we go. Yes, no, maybe. Yes, no, maybe. I'm liking it. I'm really thinking about hitting up, I got this at our Volunteers of America store, by the way. So I'm really thinking about going over there and start paying attention to their coffee cups that are kind of short and squat like this. Suppose you could do something in a regular size coffee mug, but I think I want to try to find something this size, maybe a little wider. Santa on there. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Let's see. And we've got the internet going in and out, which doesn't make me happy. But oh well, we will persevere. Let's put some more of that there. I think I'm going to put another little bit of a pick down there. And some of these pop off and some of them don't. So when they don't, then we just have to nip them. So if you're going to get some stuff to make things like this, or anything with like wire foam, wire florals, you definitely are going to want some nippers. These are my second favorite pair of nippers. These, I think, came from Harbor Freight. I have a good pair, but my husband borrowed them one day, you know, and not seen them since. So it is what it is. I grabbed some pink floral, but I don't know that I'm going to use it because I have some sparkly berries. I love the blue ones. I use those in a lot of different things. So a lot of this stuff isn't just one and done season. You can incorporate things that you see that you like into a variety of different uses. Like I would use these red berries in fall stuff. If I were doing something that was really red oriented, I would use them in something summer. I don't know that I'd use them in the spring, but definitely leave these in there. Come on, there we go. There, just give Santa a little color. And then I do have this blue ball that I was thinking of adding in there. Just another shot of color. These actually just pull off because it's just paper wrap on it. So not really going much of anywhere. So here's what we've got going so far. Let me flip this up like this. The snow maybe? I'm kind of liking it. And remember, we're just testing this out to see how far we can go and what it will look like. So let's see about adding the ball in here. Okay. So this is just a regular non-shatter ornament. Some people pull this off. I usually just hide it by putting it upside down. Most of this stuff I got at at Hobby Lobby, but the majority I got at Menards. But now that I use that instead, because it'll be more in proportion with Santa. So you can put one there maybe. older I get, the more I like sparkly and glittery. I don't know if it's some menopause thing or not, but that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So let's try this. What do you think of that? They're a little offset, but they add a little splash of color. And we could maybe put another one up here in the back. Let's try that. So yes, if you have a Menards, is amazing on the sale that they have. So let's see. Yes, no, maybe. Is that better? Nature likes odd numbers of things. Our eyeballs like odd numbers of things. So let's do that. And you know what? I think I'm going to put maybe a little status in there. Just a little white. I'm just plucking the status off the big bush I got here next to it. Looks not going for a patriotic Christmas look here, though some people do. That's their bag. That's not mine. I'm more of a traditionalist. But that being said, the pink Christmas stuff last year was just amazeballs. And if you go to my Etsy shop, go to my Etsy shop, I've got one of those pink Santa signs on a wreath. If I do say so myself, it's pretty gorgeous. Sold a couple of them last year, so I think I'm going to do the same this year. Let's see, do we want to put some down here by Santa? Breaks up some of that. I kind of like that. There we go. Yes, no, maybe? What do you think? Maybe a little more status up here on the back. Put another piece there. Thought I had it. So if my sister, Mrs. Crafty, is watching this, it dawned on me this morning that we haven't had any popcorn balls or popcorn crack in a while. So I've been thinking you should make some for me, since I can't do popcorn balls to save my life. Our mom made popcorn balls pretty much every Christmas when we were growing up, and she made great popcorn balls. Simple syrup recipe. She'd make some in all four colors in the food coloring. And it got to the point where when we were in elementary school, she was stuck making them. Because nobody else's mom did it. Somebody's mom tried one year, but It's like, nice try. Thanks for playing. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But my older sister, Mrs. Crafty, makes the popcorn balls like our mom did. Our youngest sister, she makes the kind of loft house kind of sugar cookie with icing on it. Well, buttercream frosting she uses, like our Aunt Katie did when we were growing up. I kind of think I need some more red berry coming off over here. Whoops. Yes, no, maybe. That in there like that. I think so. Let's do that just to even balance it out. Even though Santa's got all of his red right there, let's balance him out. So anyway, she makes the sugar cookies like our Aunt Katie did. And I make our mom's fudge, which is the Hershey cocoa fudge recipe with a secret ingredient. Once October rolls around, our son starts dropping hints about needing to make a test batch. And my son likes the family fudge. What did I do with that? Here we go. Whoop. Not throwing that away. That is a good, and it's wire too. A good stem. Can snip off one of these. That's going to come off. So let's just put that right down in there like that. Oops. Santa keeps knocking the snow off. There we go. Well, that is not staying. Well, I think as far as a holiday beta test shelf sitter, he's looking pretty good. Let me write you up, so close your eyes. Oop, there you go. Hello. So here is a little Santa arrangement. Ho, ho, ho. So he's meant to be seen from one side. So if you do a mirror image on the front and the back, then you can have it from any angle, but this one is front facing. So yeah, I'm liking Santa. So I will use him as an inspiration piece, and I will use him on my desk at work so we can decorate a little bit. So yes, December 6th, Feast of St. Nicholas. That's when he'll go out on my desk. Maybe I'll make some for our secretaries too, for their desks. So that's our Christmas in July for this weekend. So I will see what I can do about snagging or finding my candy cane frames. So I want to show you how to wrap ribbon on it and then tuck the ends in so they're nice and neat. Make a nice bow and add lots of other accessories to it. And then, so I've only ever made candy canes with ribbon. You don't need wire ribbon to wrap the candy cane with, but you do need wire ribbon for the bow. But, you know, plenty of people use chunky yarn, and I've got some white chunky yarn and some red chunky yarn. And I think I ordered that from Walmart last year. So I might try and do a red and white variegated striped candy cane frame, but mostly ribbon. So let's plan on that for next week. If not, I'll have a backup. You know how I said, like everybody says, the things you find when you're looking for something you put away and you can't remember. I found the most adorable small door hanger, Christmas themed. So that's backup for next week. And if not, then I'm thinking about doing Thursdays during lunch hour because I work from home on Thursdays, Monday, Thursday, and Fridays. But I'm thinking of Thursdays maybe doing something during the noon hour. That might be making some Christmas bows or holiday bows. I have some Hanukkah ribbon in one of my bow boxes in the bedroom. Yes, the bedroom is also used for storage. Come on, it's a given. Yeah, so it could do some Hanukkah bows. Let's see about making something for Hanukkah this year too. What else? I think we're going to make a big pine framed wreath toward the end of the month. I just need to, or swag. I have some swags there. Let's do that. We'll make a swag. Yeah. Yes, we'll make a swag at the end of the month. That's what we'll do. So I think that's it for today. So I am going to go get myself around and head to the grocery store. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And I am Sandy from the